Have you ever felt like you were battling something bigger than yourself? A struggle so intense it felt like you were fighting a whole army. Today, we're diving into a story that takes that feeling to a whole new level. It's a powerful account from the Gospels, a story of an encounter that shows just how immense the power of hope and faith can be, even in the darkest of places. We're headed to the shores of the Sea of Galilee, to a region called the Gerasenes. As Jesus and his disciples step out of their boat, they're met with a scene straight out of a nightmare. A man, living among the tombs, comes rushing towards them. The scriptures tell us he was possessed by an unclean spirit. This wasn't just a minor issue. This man was in extreme turmoil. He was so strong that no one could bind him, not even with chains. He would break the chains and shatter the irons. Day and night he would cry out among the tombs and in the hills, hurting himself with stones. He was isolated, tormented, and completely overwhelmed by the darkness within him. Imagine the fear of the local people, who had tried everything to help him but failed. Bear. Imagine the despair of the man himself, a prisoner in his own body. But then, everything changes. This tormented man sees Jesus from a distance. He runs and falls on his knees in front of him. It's a fascinating moment. The very force that has been causing so much destruction recognizes a higher authority. Jesus speaks directly to the spirit, saying, "Come out of this man, you unclean spirit." And then he asks a question that reveals the true scale of the problem. "What is your name?" The response is bone-chilling. The spirit answers, "My name is Legion, for we are many." In the Roman army, a legion consisted of thousands of soldiers. This wasn't just one entity. It was a multitude, an entire army of darkness that had taken over this one man's life. This single word. Legion paints a terrifying picture of the depth of his suffering and the immense force he was up against. The spirits, knowing they were facing a power far greater than their own, began to beg Jesus. They pleaded with him not to send them out of the country. Nearby, on the hillside, a large herd of pigs was feeding. The demons made a strange request. "Send us among the pigs. Allow us to go into them." It's a desperate plea, showing their fear of Jesus' authority. They'd rather inhabit animals than face whatever judgment awaited them. Jesus gives them permission. And what happens next is dramatic and sudden. The unclean spirits come out of the man and go into the pigs. The entire herd, about 2,000 of them, rushes down the steep bank, straight into the lake, and they are drowned. The men tending the pigs are terrified. They run off and tell everyone in the town and countryside what they've just witnessed. A crowd quickly gathers, drawn by the incredible news. And what do they see? They see the man who was once possessed by the legion of demons. But he's not the man they remembered. He's sitting there, fully clothed, and in his right mind. The wild, tormented figure from the tombs is gone. In his place is a man at peace, a man restored. The chaos has been replaced with calm. The man who was once a source of terror is now a living testament to a miraculous transformation. You might think the people would be overjoyed, but their reaction is fear. The sheer scale of the power they just witnessed was overwhelming. They were so afraid that they actually asked Jesus to leave their region. It's a complex human reaction sometimes. A display of great power, even for good, can be unsettling. As Jesus is getting back into the boat, the man who had been healed begs to go with him. He wants to follow the one who saved him. But Jesus has a different plan for him. He tells him, "Go home to your own people and tell them how much the Lord has done for you, and how he has had mercy on you." So, the man does just that. He becomes the first missionary to his own community, spreading the word throughout the region about the incredible thing Jesus did for him. His life, once a story of torment, becomes a powerful story of hope and redemption. This story isn't just about a dramatic exorcism. It's a profound reminder that no one is beyond hope. No matter how many demons we face, whether they are struggles with mental health, addiction, or overwhelming circumstances, there is a power greater than our struggles. The man was completely lost, yet he was found. He was broken, yet he was made whole. His story tells us that even when we feel like we're fighting a legion, a single encounter with hope can bring peace and a new beginning. If you are facing your own legion, please know you are not alone. There is help available. Reach out to friends, family, or mental health professionals. There are resources that can support you. This story shows us that even the most desperate situations can be turned around. Thanks for joining me on this journey today. If this story resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more content that explores these powerful narratives. Until next time, take care and remember, there is always hope.